Okay guys, thought you might find this interesting. It's time to wake up and realize that as the government takes away our freedoms by monitoring the populace through police power and surveillance, they will be setting the stage for the Antichrist to take over more easily every tribe, people, language, and nation. In a controversial move by the Catholic Church, Pope Francis has come out in vocal support of RFID chip technologies and the extraordinary potential they hold for mankind. The outrage stems from a belief held by many evangelicals, fundamentalists, and Catholics that RFID implants are the mark of the beast spoken about in their holy book's chapter regarding the end of the world. So here we have Pope Francis once again in the headlines. And what is he doing, you might ask? He's supporting the RFID implant. He's wanting to have everyone at the Vatican chipped to try to provoke all other religions to follow suit. So let's read further, see what he says here about this. Actually, let me make this a little bit smaller. It'll be easier to read there. During the Pontiff's weekly general address, he spoke to the crowd about his view on the RFID technology and assured his many followers that no spiritual harm can come from receiving an RFID implant. We have examined the scriptures thoroughly, and I can conclusively say that there is nothing to indicate that RFID chips are satanic in any way. Well, like Obama says, Mr. Pope, some folks just ain't been reading their Bibles. If anything else, these devices are a blessing from God Himself, bestowed upon humanity to solve many of the world's ills. Yes, Mr. Francis, this is definitely going to be something that is going to take away the worry and the ill of knowing where all the people are and being able to take away their money and control them like little slaves. I guess that's going to solve a lot of the world's ills there, I'm sure. He went on to urge his devotees to be open-minded in this era where brilliant new technological advancements are being made every day. The Bishop of Rome explained to those in attendance his excitement over making RFID implantation a mandatory procedure for all employees and residents of the Vatican. So there you have it, right from the horse's mouth. Last month, NBC predicted that by 2017, every American will own a RFID implant. Not surprising considering humanity's ever-increasing reliance on technology. With the advent of products like Google Glass, the merging of man and machine inches closer each day. Widespread implantation of the RFID chip would be an enormous and historic leap into that glorious utopian future. Last year, the citizens of Hanna, Wyoming helped to beta test RFID implantation. Everyone residing in the small town carries an RFID device between the skin of their thumb and forefinger, using it both as an ID and a method for paying for goods and services. Town members state that the opinion of the RFID is overwhelmingly positive and are proud to be the first Americans to have received the implant. And I'm sure if you went to that town and you took a poll of the people that were polled, you would probably find out that nobody in that town has had anyone ask them about anything. I mean, I hear about these polls all the time. Well, the American populace, 60% agree to this and 40% are opposed, or whatever. I've never had to this day anyone come up to me and say, we're doing a poll, would you sign this paper and tell us where you stand? And I don't know of anyone else that has taken a poll. Okay, as we go on, several aspects of modern society can be improved with the implementation of RFID technology. Crimes such as kidnapping and identity theft would cease to exist unless you're the Vatican and you decide, you're going to steal a baby and sacrifice it. I guess, you could just, erase that chip and who knows what happened to it, right? In medical emergencies where the patient is incapacitated, doctors can find life-saving information by scanning the individual's RFID chip. And for those people who love shopping, you will never have to carry money that can be stolen or debt cards that can be lost. Now your entire banking information is literally in the palm of your hand. Or could we say, Pope Francis, it's literally in the palm of your hand. With the Pope's endorsement and blessing, interest in RFID implantation is sure to see a wider acceptance from members of the Church. This could, hopefully, be the push that this agenda needs to gain household recognition. Well, I'm sure it will, Mr. Pope, since whatever you say goes, right? When Pope Francis comes on the scene and he says that he's going to, declare peace in the Middle East, or he's going to do this, or he's going to do that, then all the money and all the people standing behind this Illuminati, one world order conspiracy that's going on, they're going to stand behind him. I can guarantee you that. You're looking at one of the most satanic people, one of the most satanic organizations. If you don't know about it, you need to study about it. That's why I've made all the playlists that I've made. So you can go in and look at Pope Francis and pull up all the information on him. You can look at the Mark of the Beast. You can look at different things that I have over the years put into playlists. If you have something that you're wanting to study, go in and look at my playlist and find out some stuff that you probably were not aware of in some of the playlists. And another note, I want to thank my subscribers. I do see your comments. I am not able to comment, but I do read your comments and I do appreciate those comments. So once again, here we have Pope Francis in the news. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, and hopefully one day Jesus is going to be coming back sooner rather than later. Thank you very much. Eyes to the sky.